Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Peters and welcome to UA Insider, the featured television show of Ultimate Athlete magazine. On today's show, as we bring the pages of our magazine to life, we'll highlight the sports of fencing and wrestling as we visit some local Long Island teams. We'll start off the show with a feature on Elwood John Glenn's wrestling team, a small program that is dominating the competition in county, Long Island, and state championships. Then we'll highlight the fencing program at Newfield, one of the school's most successful athletic competitors year after year. After that, some of the members of the Walt Whitman wrestling team will share with us why their sport is so unique. And finally, we'll meet the top 3 competitors that make up the Brentwood Fencing's successful foil team. We've got all those videos coming right up, so stick around. You're watching UA Insider. In East Northport, there's a small school that definitely does some big things every year. The Elwood John Glenn wrestling team has amassed titles including county, Long Island, and state champions. Let's head to the video to see what drives these athletes to succeed.
I started wrestling in first grade, and I got pulled up in 8th grade and won the D2 county championships, and it's been something I liked ever since.
I started wrestling at 4 years old, so my dad built the Blue Wave program around me and stuff, and a lot of very great wrestlers came up to the high school program, and we were able to build a great team last year, and we were state champs.
I've been on the team for 4 years, and I've been wrestling my whole life, so I knew I was going to do it in high school. We all have been wrestling since we were young kids, and that definitely has helped out a lot.
Actually, I transferred over from Walt Whitman High School, but found this to be a better academic and physical wrestling team, so better fit.
Yeah, we all used to go to tournaments together and had a good, we all got a good relationship and became good friends.
It was great. We used to go up to upstate to the tournaments, like Connecticut, all the states around the region, and we just had a great time. We all got a lot better.
We all know what we do best. We work well with each other, and we've been around a while, and we all make each other better.
We're all very close, just like a family. I know it's a corny line, but it's true.
We drill hard during practice, and we good conditioning, weightlifting, and we just have tough kids.
We work hard every day, but especially the day before matches. We're all pumped up to wrestle, and we're ready to go.
We're looking to keep the intensity that we had from last year, and like Coach Avery just said, we're trying to get excited for the UE duels and everything. So.
We got 59 straight dual meet match wins, and I don't remember the last time we lost a tournament. We got a good streak going. Definitely have a chance to be state champs and county champs.
Hopefully we win the county again. We're looking to go 3 times straight, and hopefully a state championship.
Don't go anywhere. There's plenty more UA Insider coming right up. We'll be back with a feature on Newfield's fencing program. Newfield is a small school that is generally not known for its sports teams. The fencing program, however, is an exception. Through hard work and dedication, these athletes have put their school on the map.
We have a winning tradition. It goes way back for years. Last 2 years we played in the top 3 in the county. We finished 3rd 2 years ago in league. It's something that we try to get kids, to follow through with. We tell them, we have a job here, we're a varsity program, and we're known for winning.
Fencing's a lot about details. You have to work the basics every day to get better. You have to make sure everything is as perfect as you can get it. So we work 6 days a week, 2 hours, 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. We have to spend an hour just doing footwork alone, just making sure every little detail is good.
It's a sport that you have to train for year-round. If you want to be one of the best in any sport, you have to train year-round, and this is definitely one of them. Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you're going to get, and you need to practice every day.
Do a lot outside of school because just the regular practices aren't enough. So there's some people who spend a lot of time and money outside of school, and they're the ones who end up doing very well and coming to the top of the county.
Some people have a common misconception that, it's not really athletic, but it really is. It takes both, and some people call it physical chess, and there's a brand after that. And I really believe that is a great description of what fencing is.
It is a very mental sport because you have to evaluate your opponent very quickly and then learn to adjust to that and figure out what will work and what won't work, and of course, all within split seconds.
You have to be able to read what they're doing and how you can get around that, and you have to outthink them sometimes. And you just have to trust your skill to follow along with what your mind's thinking.
It is more individual because, like in, say, football, baseball, there's other guys on the field to play that can help you out. But really, in fencing, you're there on the strip by yourself.
It's like a team sport, but also an individual sport at the same time. It's best of both worlds.
Last year it came down to the last bout a couple times. It's really hard with all the pressure, but it's why you do it.
Stay tuned. UA Insider continues right after the break as the Walt Whitman wrestlers explain to us the dedication that's required in their sport. Up next is a stop at the Walt Whitman High School Wrestling Gym. We'll hear from some of their athletes about the discipline and dedication that goes into their truly unique sport.
The lifestyle of a wrestler is unique to any other sport.
You need to always be putting your time in and be dedicated, and it's not like any other sport.
You have to watch your weight, which is the hardest thing. And then you still have to go out there and make weight, and you still have to compete against usually a very tough opponent.
It takes more than just going to practice and going home and doing your own thing. You have to always be working at it. You have to go home, watch what you eat. You always have to be thinking about it too.
For breakfast, I'll have like a small cup of cereal. Cold cuts for lunch with an apple and a water bottle. And then for dinner, I'll have like a chicken cutlet or a fish or something. Keep it healthy, and I don't really eat much in between.
Here we go, ready?
It's more of a mental sport than a physical sport. Keeping your weight on balance and making weight, dealing with the wins and losses. The losses are tough. It's a tough sport. You know, we come here in the room, we work hard.
We drill, we condition, and we live wrestle, and you know, you got to push yourself in the live wrestling. I have good partners to wrestle with, so it helps.
Just for that 6-minute match, you're talking about training maybe 100 hours, plus watching your weight, and then going out to wrestle. And sometimes if you're at a tournament, you know, you're doing that 5 times in a day. So it is unique to any other sport that's out there, and requires a lot of discipline and dedication.
Being a lacrosse player also, I definitely find wrestling a much tougher sport because of all the mental aspects and the physical aspects and being in top shape. There's nothing else like wrestling a 6-minute match. Coach Walt is a great coach. I've been with him for a long time now.
He's a great guy. If you ever have something that you're like not so good on, he'll tell you, and he'll let you know what you need to work on and tell you how to get better, and always support you.
Appreciate all he does, staying after and helping out and working us hard. Hopefully we'll have a good postseason, and Walt will see us through it.
Keep it locked. We've got a video on 3 talented members of the Brentwood Fencing team when UA Insider returns. When you talk about fencing on Long Island, Brentwood is a name that is rising in the rankings. Led by 3 outstanding seniors, the foil team is looking to show what Brentwood and a little Bayport Blue Point is made of.
Our foil team right now is the core of our team. We have 3 good members. They've been with me for Brian's been with me for a long time, since he's in 6th grade. Alex since he's 6th grade. They're 11th grade now. Marcus came to us 2 years ago from Bay Point Blue Point. They wanted defense, and they don't have a program, unfortunately. which is one of the downsides to our sport. We don't have enough teams. We'd love to have more teams. This is a great sport.
I met Coach actually at Mission Fencing, and he was one day telling me about how one of his foil fencers, he graduated, so he had an opening in the team. So he let me join this team.
He came in and just hit the ground running. He stepped in. He's a very quiet kid. Mark is very quiet, very unassuming. When he gets out on the strip, he's a force.
Alex is undefeated. He's our, I guess, our right arm for our team, I would say. And then me and Marcus, we take, I would say we win, since there's out of 9 bouts, we get the majority of the bouts almost every time.
I've never made it this far in the season undefeated, so I'm really happy. I try not to think about it too much. I don't want to jinx it, you know, but yeah, I just keeping focused the whole time.
Once you go out into the national level or the international level, the skill gap is just such a jump. Like, you have to travel to get good and get known. So.
I fence all year round. It's pretty much what I do. So, yeah, you know, traveling different states for nationals, Junior Olympics. Going to Junior Olympics in Texas in February.
They go out and they fence outside the school, and this is big. When you fence a lot, you get good at it. You want to compete with some of the fences across the country, you have to compete more than just the season. And I think that's really the secret to their success, is that they don't just do it here.
Just we fool around a bit. We're all really close, and I think that's why we're doing so well this season. But when practice starts, you know, we get to business. A lot of drilling and really working.
Coach, best coach. Coach, you walk in, get your stuff done. We're having a lesson. I'm teaching you something.
I just come to know that when he tells me to do something, it's right. And if it doesn't work, it's because I'm doing it wrong. So, and that just tells me I need to fix it. But I really respect his opinion. He's been a big influence in my life, so you know, I really appreciate him.
When you have kids like that, they come and they work hard, they're coachable, they listen, they care, they want to win. That's like half of it. That's more than half. That's a big part of the battle.
I see fencing as not only an athletic sport, but also an intellectual sport. It's almost like chess in a way. And also, it's kind of an interesting sport. It's not very common, so it could probably help you get into college.
Fencing, not all colleges do it. I definitely want to be able to go to college and fence. Maybe I'll get a scholarship for fencing. Definitely be fencing in the off season, whether the school has it or not.
I definitely want to fence in college. I'm hoping to go to a Div 1 school. I'd like to try for NCAAs, and then we'll see how that pans out. You know, it's my dream. That's what I'd really like to do. So.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of UA Insider. If you know someone you think we should feature on our show, email us at info@ultimateathletemagazine.com. Remember to keep checking back with us on ultimateathletemagazine.com for the most unique feature coverage of Long Island high school sports. For UA Insider, I'm Jessica Peters. We'll see you next time.